for late Tuesday and Wednesday, including Metro Atlanta. Snow and sleet is looking more likely. It could be heavy, especially south of Metro Atlanta. Stay tuned for further updates from the Copper Lightning Guard Shack. Cooper Storm Center. Barry. He's funny. He's huge, though. FFC issues winter storm watch from the southern side of Atlanta Metro South. Dun dun dun! There we go. That's what they should do. I had faith in them.
We are live.
All right, very good. Well, let's go with. I'm going to run up to your office and just see how it looks in there real quick. All right, and then I'll take a little stroll.
We put it on the phone.
Yeah, watch it on the phone. You're right. Yeah.
Winter Storm Bubba.
There you go.
The new SSL name for this new winter storm. It's called Bubba.
Oh, Janus was perfect, man. That was awesome. You know, I saw.
Janus.
I saw a shot where Al Roker was standing in front of the J. Oh, it was classic. Whatever possessed him to name a storm Janus, knowing that was going to happen. But again, from a marketing standpoint, got people talking. A lot of people were watching the Weather Channel, or at least talking about them, even if they were making fun of them.
Yep.
Any publicity is good publicity.
Yep.
So,
all right, dude, you ready?
all right, let's do this thing. Call me if there are any major things that you need to let me know regarding the live coverage.
All right, live coverage.
Coverage. All right, folks, let's see how this works out. We've got the camera kind of mounted in here a little bit ghetto. So I really don't have any control of the camera. Here's the deal. My suction cup on my window mount is not working, so I ended up having to order a new one today. I've got it overnighted. In the meantime, we've got the camera mounted to the dash on a piece of wood. So I have no control over moving the camera up or down or sideways or anything like that, but at least it's pointed out the front window. And that's the key thing, is you'll be able to see, you know, what's going on outside. And it looks like it's fairly stable. Again, it's nothing special. It's gonna be a little shaky, I'll tell you that much. So it's not anything I can really do about the shakiness of the camera the way it's mounted. Unfortunately, I can try to secure it a little better when I get home, but I think we're just gonna have to live with the little bit of shakiness with it. Let me buckle up here. The key thing is for us to just kind of see how this looks. I wonder why that's frozen. Eric Hurd, please. Ooh. If you guys got me back, one of the key things we want to make sure that we're able to do is reconnect once we hit a dead zone, that we're able to connect again. So it looks good. That means we reconnected. All right, that's probably Richard calling me. My phone is just about dead. Hey, dude. Okay, fantastic. And it reconnected after that little dead zone I noticed. So I'm going to take it through the big one here, and we'll see how it does. My phone's about dead, so I'll let you go, and then I'll talk to you in a little bit. Yeah, bye. Yep, I got your message there, Richard. Richard says we're back. Mary Lou's got us back. Good deal. Dead zone has been traversed. The connection is good. How's it look? Solid signal? Are we dropping out? Is it buffering? Somebody had mentioned earlier, I glanced down there and mentioned pixelization. So, let me know how the quality is, how the sound is, the quality. Very good. Excellent. That's what I want to hear. Well, Richard, it looks like we don't really need to make any adjustments in quality. So we'll just leave everything the way it is. We'll head out, chase this winter storm if necessary. And pretty much leave things the way they are. Hopefully that part will arrive very soon. Well, hopefully in a couple of days you'll see a few snowflakes on that windshield. The only problem with YouTube, and sadly even with the new Chaser TV folks, is they are really going to be sticklers on the music. So sadly music is going to be a thing of the past. What we are going to be doing, and Richard will be working on this, and I'll be, trying to figure it out as well, and it should be a pretty easy thing for us to do, is we're going to try to get audio of the National Weather Service radio, weather radio, NOAA weather radio, piped in here through the auxiliary cable and using the computer, and also the scanners for the areas that we're in. Richard's going to set me up with that page, and it'll be easy to just get the scanner traffic up, and we'll listen to that in the background. And I guess I'll just have to talk a little bit more and entertain you guys verbally myself a little more than I maybe had in the past. But that's no big deal. We can do that. Could be little pits in the windshield too, so those are going to show up pretty easily. So when the weather's bad, you won't even notice them. On nice days like this is when you notice them, when you've got a clear sky and the air is clear. You notice all that stuff. But when snowflakes are hitting the windshield or rain, you're not going to notice those little imperfections in the window. But there are little pits in the window from little rocks and things that have hit it over the years that are going to show up through the video camera, especially now that it's actually mounted fairly close to the actual windshield itself now with this ghetto mount we've got going on in here. Well, let's get past these popo. Yep, dead zone, dead ahead. well, as we head into the dead zone, but I found true love. You met another, and you are gone. How's that? It's about as good as my singing gets, folks. Sorry. Oh my God, there went half our viewers. Now we're down to 2. Video quality very good today. All right, excellent. Yeah, we can bump the quality up on YouTube. Nice. YouTube is a nice little option for us now. We had some issues with that earlier, in some of the way they had it set up wasn't really good for us, but they made changes, and YouTube is actually now a pretty good streaming option for us. And we're hoping that Chaser TV after the 1st of February will be an excellent streaming option for us, but if not, we certainly have YouTube as a distinct possibility of a fairly steady, high-quality stream. You'll notice no advertising on YouTube. You'll notice no little, live bug from YouTube up in the corner. It's just ours, which we will actually adjust. Richard, when I get back over to your place, I want to adjust that up a little bit more on that. All right. Yeah, I think that test worked out pretty well. I think I'm going to have, the only thing we really need to do, Richard, is just adjust those little... Look good?
Needs a little bit of an adjustment. It looks a
Does
little blurry.
Okay.
I think that's just because of the probably the bit rate settings we've got it set at. We could probably bump it a little bit.
Okay.
Just to give it a little bit more clarity. If you want to come in the house, you can look at it on the DVR.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that, and then
You'll see what I'm talking
all
about.
right.
try to make a couple of adjustments to the quality of the video. So if you lose it there for a minute, just stand by, and as we're making a little bit of adjustments, see if we can improve the video quality a little bit. So let me get in here and do a little work.
Do you have a little underground spring here? Because there's water bubbling up actually right here.
Don't tell me that.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Here's the problem. If your house is made like our house, the main water line goes right under your driveway. And I'd check your water bill, check your water pressure. If you've lost any kind of pressure at all, that could be that main line. Then again, could be a natural spring.
Yeah.
Because those are all over the place too.
Yeah.
And as much water as we've had. Yeah, it's bubbling right up here.
I saw that yesterday.
You haven't noticed anything with your water pressure?
No. No, in fact, I just got my water bill, and of course they passed the rate increase on to us, so...
Bet it was a normal bill?
It was a normal bill.
Yeah. Well, I'd watch it. See if it keeps going for a while.
426.
You don't lose water pressure, it's probably nothing serious.
I'm just wondering if I should adjust the resolution size.
Yeah.
I guess I can try it out.
We ain't got nothing better to do but just goof off and try some things and see. May as well.
640 by 360. Okay, so let's stop the broadcast.
Once you get those settings in there before you start the broadcast, could you real quick get in there and just adjust those little live bug in the upper right hand corner up where it's in the corner now? There's no space.
Well, I can do that from here.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Edit.
Perfect.
And then take a look at it in the live preview.
Didn't thought it was so good.
See where shot.
Oh, I hope that thing trends about 50 miles farther north. I do not want to go to school Tuesday and Wednesday. Looks a little better. Just sitting here, I think.
Yeah, you can read the text on live TV where we couldn't do that before.
Yeah. Want me to take a spin?
Yeah.
All right. You want to see where that's bubbling up? Something, isn't it? It could just be a spring because you're so close to the water level. Literally. I mean, you're... Really? Yeah. So maybe it doesn't go, you'd say it could be a spring. Yeah. Fingers crossed. All right, we're going to take another little spin here and then come back. We adjusted the levels. Richard did notice that the levels were not, quality was not as good as we'd like, and I concurred when I saw the broadcast on the DVR. So we've adjusted those, or I should say he has adjusted those. I just sat around and watched like an idiot, like I always do. But hey, I'm here for moral support whenever Richard needs it. So, let's see here. Let me get the thing up here. There's our chap. All right. Yes. I will put my seatbelt on at the end of the drive. got the chat back up. Can you guys let me know how the quality looks, if it looks any better than it did before? Richard, what say you? Yeah, I don't think the reconnection was anything to do with our quality adjustments. That was just a broadband issue. We should have a very solid signal now. I've got a very, very strong upload rate. So this is a good test on how the quality looks right now. Do you think we can bump it up a little more, Richard? I mean, if we're not seriously buffering or anything like that, we can continue to adjust the quality. But if you think it looks decent, then we'll hold it here. I'm going to swing around and make you swing back to your place around the bus barn here. I wanted to make sure that I drove for a fairly long area in a good quality region so we could get a good look at it. Yeah, that area over there at Richards is very up and down with the cell coverage. Again, Richard made a good point a while back that apparently there's this big giant quartz or granite underground mountain that basically blocks and absorbs cell signals up around where he lives. So when you get away from that, things get much better. So this is a true representation right here of what kind of quality, we'd be looking at in other areas, away from Richard's place. Still blurry, okay? So we could probably afford to adjust it a little bit more. So Ryan says it looks okay. Kathy says not clear. We want to make sure we have the quality up as good as we can get it. And we have room to adjust. So we can try a little bit more higher quality, Richard, if you want. When I get back over to your place. I'll take a look at it on the DVR when we get back. But I have a feeling we're probably going to adjust the quality up a little more. About 50 to 100 miles farther north. I want to make sure that I can have 2 days off this week without having to take vacation time and losing opportunities to chase later in, April and May. But I can't, normally I don't take days off to chase snow. If it happens on a weekend, I'll chase, but this is historic. And this definitely deserves coverage. And so I'm going to take Tuesday and Wednesday off. Regardless, I just want to get Tuesday and Wednesday off naturally with a snow day where it doesn't affect my vacation time. So I only have 5 days time this semester to use. So that'll only leave me 3 for April and May. And we've been really lucky in the past 2 years in April and May being able to take, a weekend and a couple of weekdays and scoring on some major severe weather outbreaks. And I see no reason why I'm not going to have that kind of luck again this year. But I would love to have 5 days to play with instead of 3. Alicia! Hello. It's good to see the old folks back on here again. Not old in age, but old in terms of last year, the year before. Kathy, you've been watching forever, so I trust your... Not that I don't trust anybody else's opinion on the quality, but I know you've never steered me wrong on these quality issues. So I'm going to get back over to Richards, and we're going to tweak a little more and take another test drive. I think the next one I'll take a little bit of a different route where we don't lose the coverage. And... that'll probably be the last test drive we do for the day. But we'll tweak a little more and do one more test drive. You're about to lose me on the coverage here. There's the outage area coming up. It has been a while. It has been a while. Typically we'll, put everything away during the winter anyway, and this year we just needed some time to decompress after the events of last season, I think, even though I think the fact that everybody's really starting to crave and yearn for that streaming again, even me, means that we're all kind of getting back, can't really say normal, we're all getting back to kind of a semi-normal state. In terms of what all happened last year. So I think the break was good for all of us, and I think we're all now, the fact that we're all yearning for this streaming again means that we're all kind of recovering and healing, and that's good, because I
servers to deliver it in the multiple formats. One of the reasons that the image will look a little bit blurry from time to time is because of the passive encoding that's going on their end. What we're going to try to do is we're going to kill the broadcast for a minute. I'm going to see if I can trick the system into thinking that the stream's a little bit better quality. The problem is because we're uploading video at such a not the greatest data rate in the world, we don't know if we're going to be able to pull it off or not. So we may see buffering again, and we may see some pixelization as a result, but it's all trial and error as we try to figure it out, because this is new territory for us. So we're going to kill the system for a minute and try to bring her back up, see if we can improve the quality a little bit. So we'll be back in a second.
5:15. Park. She's still game.
All right, folks, we're back. Hopefully you can see us.
Go ahead and kill the broadcast, and again, I wanted to try to get logged into YouTube on my own. Hey, you want to try to do a walk?